So Matt Gaetz is in quite a bit of trouble because he's Matt Gaetz, and he's been doing a lot of creepy shit behind the scenes, as all of you know if you followed the story even a little bit. So take a look at this from The Hill. A spokesman for Newsmax said on Monday that the company had no plans to take up a job request from Representative Matt Gaetz after reports in March suggested he would leave Congress early to take a role with the network. Newsmax has no plans to hire Representative Matt Gaetz, Brian Peterson, a spokesperson for Newsmax, told The Hill. A source told Reuters that Newsmax never told Gaetz we were interested. Shortly after Axios reported that the three-term congressman would leave his House seat to pursue a career in television, reports emerged that Gaetz was being investigated by the Department of Justice over an alleged relationship with a 17-year-old girl, charges he has denied. Now, it gets worse because his associate, Greenberg, I think his name is, he's going down on all sorts of charges, including like child sex trafficking and whatnot, and apparently he's squealing to the feds. So whatever dirt he has on Gaetz, he's probably telling him to get a lighter sentence. So Gaetz is probably terrified. And remember, the reports came out about him searching for a job in TV right around the time that he knew you're about to get knocked on some creepy sex crimes. So that's when he's like, I should leave Congress and totally get a job in TV. Anyway, let me try to get that nailed down before any of the stories come out. So when Newsmax is telling you no, dog, they have no standards. Nunsies. Zero. Zilch. Nada. You know, and by the way, in the same article, they go on to say, One American News Network also agreed with Newsmax. Oh, God. You lost Newsmax and One American News Network? You're going to be on Twitch in like 5.5 minutes. But see, that's the thing. Hold on. Let me pump my brakes a little bit here, because I'm about to say he's donezo. It's a wrap. But you never know, because we saw what happened with Donald Trump. And like, there's something in a lot of prominent people on the right where their whole worldview is like trigger the libs. And the fact that Matt Gaetz triggers the libs with his very existence and his sex crimes, they might be like, now I'm pro-sex crime. And now I'm pro-Matt Gaetz. And so who knows, maybe he starts some shit on Twitch or YouTube and it blows up. Simply because they want to trigger the libs. So it's possible. I guess I have a little bit more humility in this segment than I thought I would. The original idea was to tell you that Newsmax rejected him and One American News Network rejected him, and so he's Dunskies. But what the fuck do I know? Maybe he's not. Maybe there are no rules anymore. Because what did Trump teach us? Trump did teach us one very important lesson. You could just bulldoze through whatever sort of scandal or non-scandal there is about you and just be like, wrong. He got away with the on tape being like, I grab him by the pussy, I don't even wait. He got away with that on tape, and he won an election like a few weeks later. So what that tells you is there are no real rules. There is no real textbook of like, act this way and act that way and you'll get the results. No. A lot of politics is just visceral. And, you know, viscerally now, definitely every lefty, every moderate, and every independent, they look at Gaetz and they're like, this guy's fucking creepy. Big-headed weirdo doing pervy stuff. But when... what is it, 30%, 40% of the population, that a lot of their thing is like, if you trigger the libs, that's the most important thing. So that alone he might cruise by, but you never know until it happens. I could see him being totally done, or I could see him making some sort of weird comeback, but either way, it's funny to watch him squirm, and it's hilarious that Newsmax and One American News Network, they have no standards, and even they rejected this guy. And Trump behind the scenes apparently was like, this we don't like this guy. Sorry, Maddie. I know you're going through a rough patch. By the way, I think it's going to get a lot rougher.